Come share my world.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brielle, also known as Frugally Brielle, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my budget. This could be for beginners. Just showing you guys how I budget and the methods I use. So I do do a zero-based budget, so that means that I do like to get to zero, meaning that every dollar is accounted for. And I do do my budget by paycheck because my paychecks do vary. Sometimes I have overtime, which is a lot of the time, but it all depends on how much, so that's what's different. So yes, if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, you like budgeting, trying to start a budget, just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button now while you're at it. So for starters, I logged in to where I work so I can see how much my paycheck was going to be on this Friday. So it is $1,198, and I am going to start off with my fixed expenses, which are my bills that have the same amount and they don't change. That's because they're the most important. So yes. So my car insurance is $168, and I put $168 in because I do pay it for 3 months, so it's like $500, and I divided that by 3 months, and it was $168 each month, so that I have the total amount by the time we get through the 3rd month. So Lord, I spelled insurance wrong. All right, so my car insurance is $168. So next, what is it? My car insurance, my phone bill, I put $30 in there already. So I just need to put another $30, which is a total of $60 a month. Also, my life insurance for my son and myself is a total of $54. And then pop-up bills, these are bills that just pop up, something that may come out of my account. This doesn't happen frequently, but just in case something happens, like a toll or anything, I'm gonna put $20 in there. All right, so let's subtract this from the 198. Okay, so the 1,198 minus 168 minus the 30 minus 54 minus 20. The total is 926. So next, I'm gonna go to my sinking funds. So my sinking funds are different funds that I have that I need to build up. So we're gonna take a look at my sinking funds. So my sinking funds, I have birthdays, vacays, me, my son, this is thick, future home, because if you don't know, I do want to buy a home. I don't know when, but I am living with my family now, my parents, but I do want to get me and my baby into our own place, but I want it to be at the right time. So Christmas, car maintenance, and savings. I do have an emergency savings. It already has about $5,000 in it, but I'm just trying to continue to build that. So those are my sinking funds. Oh, yes, so those are my sinking funds. And I also have a bills binder. So I'll just go ahead and add my let's see. Student loans is kind of a sinking fund for me because I'm not paying it right now, but I have it in my bills because it is going to become a monthly bill. But for right now, it's a part of my sinking fund. All right, so my main priority right now is student loans, because it is going to have to, because I am going to have to start repaying that. So I'm trying to throw at least $1,000 a month, $500 per paycheck, if not more, towards my student loan sinking fund. So being that I said I wanted to do a minimum of $500 per month, I'm gonna go ahead and put $500 here. All right, so 926 minus 500. Lord, 926 minus 5. What is going on? 426 left. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to my variable expenses, and this is expenses that I use on a daily basis, the weekly basis. So I am going to go ahead and look in my wallet, and this is like a wallet that I carry. So I have eating out, and it is variable because this may change from day to day, week to week. So yes, groceries, household, tithes, gas, my son, and these are my credit cards, myself, and emergencies. Okay, so eating out, I'm gonna look at my calendar and see what I have going on this month. I am doing a no spend month, so that's why I colored this in, because I didn't spend anything on today, but I will do that in a separate video. So I'm looking and seeing, so I get paid on Friday and my next payday is the 18th. So I'm looking and I'm going to see what I have going on. So this is actually canceled. We were going to go to a water park, but we canceled it, and we're just going to have a fun day at my sister's house. She has a pool, so I don't have to budget for this. My aunt's birthday, my aunt lives about 2.5 hours away from us, so we're going to go meet them halfway and do a surprise lunch with her. So I have to factor in gas as well as money for food to eat. So those are the things that I need to, budget in. All right, so dining out, I'm gonna see how much I have in here. So dining out, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm not going to use this because I get paid on Friday. Today is Monday. I'm not going to use that. So I am going to I'm going to put $40 in. Then I'm going to roll this over. So I'm going to have actually $46 in dining out. So I'll put $40 from the check. Groceries and household. Let's see how much we have. 20, 35. So I'm going to add $30 in. I'm sorry for the dogs and the noise, you guys. I'm trying to be consistent. It's really hard because they're very loud here. All right, so groceries and household gets $30 plus this rollover money. So tithes, my son, he was a little cranky at church, so I didn't even get to put this in the offering, but I'm going to add another $40 when I get paid. All right, and so gas, I just told you guys that I have to travel about 1.5 hours to have a lunch with my aunt. So I have $51 in here that I'm going to roll over. I just filled my tank on yesterday, so that's going to be enough to get me through on Friday. Enough to get me through until Friday, so I'm going to add another $50. Braylon, so as far as my son, any money that I have left over for him is going to automatically go in his savings, and I am always going to put $100 into his variable expense envelope. So we're adding 100. And my son is 4 months, so he's very little, and sometimes he needs things. Right now he needs new bottles, so I have to go to Walmart and get those. I have some gift cards, so I'm not really worried about that. USAA is my credit card. Discover is my credit card. And me, I'm not going to get anything because I'm doing a no spend month, so I'm not spending anything outside of this. I'm not buying myself anything. emergencies, this has $20 in there from the last time I stuffed it. So I'm going to keep that, and I'm not going to add anything. I'm going to roll this over. All right, so we're done with that. Let me see if I did this right. All right, so we had the 926 minus 40 minus 30 minus 40 minus 50 minus 100, then minus a 500. So we have 166 left. Okay, so where do I want to add to my sinking funds? Okay, car maintenance is the next important thing because I do travel to work about 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. So I need to make sure I have money just in case of an emergency, and also oil change. So I'm going to put $75 in there. So I'm going to take 75, and then I'm going to put $20 in my son. And this is just a savings for my son. Future home isn't getting anything. Christmas, we can do $10. Y'all, I have nothing in my Christmas fund. I'm trying to get these student loans paid off. Me, I'm not gonna get anything. Birthdays is not getting anything. Vacays can get $10. And my savings, I'll put $10 in there. So I have $41 left over, and I am going to go ahead and put that in my student loans because I told you guys I'm trying to put as much as I can. So that's going to be a total of $541. So let's add everything and make sure that we get the $198 because I did tell you guys this is a zero-based budget. So we're making every dollar count. Every dollar has somewhere to go. All right, so let's do 1,198 minus 1,198 minus 168 minus 30 minus 54 minus 20 minus 40 minus 30 minus 40 minus 50 minus 100. All right, moving over to sinking funds. Minus 10 minus 20 minus 10 minus 75 minus 10 and minus 541. So that gets our zero-based budget. So yes, that is my budget for this upcoming pay period. If you guys like the video, just go ahead and like and subscribe for me. I will really appreciate it. Just help my channel grow. If you have any suggestions that you want to give of how you budget that you think will be helpful and useful, please let me know. If you have any questions, of course, please comment and let me know. I hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you next time.